Hey guys, my name is Courtney Kowal. Hey guys, my name is Courtney Phillips. I am a former Younique presenter. I'm just coming at you guys with a really highly requested video. I know I talk a lot about how Younique damaged my skin and the skincare I'm having to use now because of what happened with my skin previously. So I just wanted to show you guys without makeup on what my skin actually looks like. Because anytime you guys see it in my videos or pictures, I'm wearing makeup. So you cannot actually see like what's going on. So if you can see, this side is scarring. This side is the worst. So this is all scarring and a little bit of it's raised, but starting to heal. I have a lot of texture in here. It's starting to get better. It's been a process. So when I signed up with Younique, one of the selling points was that it is very organic and natural, no chemicals, no preservatives, like all these things. So I'm thinking it's going to be great for my sensitive skin, and I should have researched more, and that's my fault because I didn't research more because I trusted these people. So I never put anything on your face without researching it either. Like, I am such an investigator. I cannot believe I was just like, oh wow, this is vegan and cruelty-free and organic, and oh my god, it's going to be amazing on my skin. Well, little did I know, I was putting stuff on my skin that actually has known allergens in it. There's a difference too, by the way, between an allergen and an irritant. An irritant is something that usually within the first couple of uses, you'll notice that it's irritating your skin. So you'll say, okay, I'm going to stop using it. It's irritating my skin. Allergens can build up over months and months and months. So you don't even know that they're irritating your skin. And that's what happened with me, is I had no idea. Probably like 4 to 5 months after using Younique, my skin started getting breakouts. Then about 6 months after, it was completely like cystic acne, like painful, huge cystic acne, which never has happened in my life. I've never had cystic acne. I've never had issues with it. And again, I'm 31. So like usually this time in your life, you're not really thinking about acne or cystic acne. You're thinking about anti-aging products. So this was very shocking to me that this was all happening. So I didn't know that it was Younique because I thought maybe it was something that I just started using. I didn't realize that they had allergens. Well, then when I started researching and listening to other people's stories, I realized what had happened to my skin. Now, I'm not saying it's going to give everybody cystic acne, but there's a lot of ingredients in it that cause breakouts. So their main ingredient in the product is dimethicone. Dimethicone is a huge comedogenic. What a comedogenic is it means it clogs your pores. So when something clogs your pores, then obviously what's going to happen? You're going to get breakouts. So it definitely enhances, over time will enhance texture as well, which is like a huge thing with me because I have all this texture in here now that I never had, and it's starting to go away because I've been using a retinoid. So, but I'll get into that in a minute. So basically, I just wanted to go over with you, like, if you love Younique, that's fine. But there are products I just think you should avoid, and a lot of them are contained in Younique. So I wrote, some of them down, so I'm going to go over them with you guys. So dimethicone is the first one that I mentioned, and don't mind me, I took my contacts out because I'm ready for bed. I am in my jammies. I washed my face. I have all my products on my face. That's why I look a little glowy, because I have serum on. But dimethicone is the first thing, and in small amounts, it's not horrible. A lot of products have dimethicone in it. Or is it listed as the #1 ingredient? Not usually. A lot of primers have dimethicone because it's very silicone-y. So it gives you the illusion that you are filling your pores so that it goes on smoother, but after a period of time that can also cause you to break out. The other ingredient that is a huge red flag, which I can't believe I didn't notice this, is talc. So talc is been really widely recognized now in the beauty community, and people have been backing off of using talc, only because it's a known carcinogenic. So most makeup brands use mica now instead of talc, because again, it's a carcinogenic, it can clog your pores, it's a comedogenic, again, it can clog your pores, and it can also cause cancer. So like when people are like, Younique is cruelty free and chemical free, I like die, because literally it has talc in it, which is a huge chemical, like very, very dangerous for you. And it might be natural technically, but it's still carcinogenic, which again causes cancer. The third thing is fragrance. So they use propolis, which is a derivative from bee, as a fragrance, which can be a major irritant, not an allergy, an allergen, an irritant. Also, that makes it not vegan because they're using it from a bee. So it's made from a bee product. It's not vegan. Again, and then there's propylene glycol, which is a huge no-no in acne. It can, again, clog your pores, irritate the skin, etc., etc. Another one is hydroxysteric acid, which is like listed as a one to avoid when you're trying to clear your skin and not have breakouts and that kind of thing. So, by the way, I'm getting this information from EWG. I also looked up all the ingredients by hand, and I also went to an ecofriendly.com that had a lot of good insight on this as well. Ingredients to avoid when you have acne: lanolin, algae, algin, cetyl alcohol. There's a lot of different things that you should stay away from. So due to all of these products that I was using that were allergens, and they, you know, some of it had alcohol in it, there's a lot of irritants and a lot of allergens. My skin, I got cystic acne. Now, after I talked to a dermatologist and like gave them, you know, the ingredients, and they looked at them and they said, oh my God, you don't use this, you know, don't use this. This is probably 99.9% sure what caused this. So I have now all this scarring. So right now I'm using preventative measures to stop any further breakouts, because everything's coming out of my system and it can't continue to break out, which it has stopped. But I'm doing preventative measures, and I'm also doing anti-scarring measures, and then, you know, I'm doing some peels and that kind of a thing. I've had to start using a retinoid. So retinoid is really good for acne. Retinoid is really good for acne. It's really good for anti-aging. It's very powerful though. So if you do decide to use your retinol or retinoid, talk to a dermatologist or consult a skincare, because it can be irritating after when you start using it, like the first week. Like my skin's kind of pink from using it. I started using it like a week ago. So it's already starting to get better. The texture's improving in my skin. It looks a lot better. So if you are one of those people that did use Younique and did get cystic acne, or just has cystic acne or acne and breakouts from other products you were using, look at the ingredients and make sure what you're putting on your face is really as safe as what they tell you it is. So I started using The Ordinary, which is like a super affordable product line. You can get your entire morning routine and nighttime routine for like $35, free expedited shipping. I don't sell for them. I'm just saying, I love it. I've read so many reviews on it. Wayne Gross actually is who kind of like got me hip to it, and then I was reading reviews and I've seen it all over the place. So I researched it for like a month, and I talked to a dermatologist, and this is what we came up with for me. So I've been using The Ordinary AHA 30% peeling solution. It's a 10-minute exfoliating facial, okay? So it's very strong. You want to use this like once a week, maybe twice a week, but start once a week. You put it on for 10 minutes, you rinse off with lukewarm water. The first time I used this, I immediately noticed results. It shrunk my pores in here. It just looked 100 times better. My skin was brighter. The scarring looked a little bit lighter. So I would, yeah, definitely recommend that. I'm using 2 different retinols, a retinoid and a retinol. Now, you cannot use them at the same time, so I alternate them. These are both nighttime things. You don't want to use it during the day. It can make your skin really sensitive. So this is a Granactive retinoid, 2% in Squaline, okay? I use this one night, and then the next night I use retinol 1%. Now this is pure retinol, 1%, very strong. Be very careful with it. And I use this the other night, so I alternate between the 2 of them, and that's my nighttime that I do. And then I go over it with the HA. It's just a natural moisturizing HA. It's really super light, really super a surface hydrator. So it's gonna, if the retinol takes too much of the moisture, it's gonna help replenish that. It's very safe, very basic moisturizer. And then I also use niancide, 10%. That's in my bathroom, but it comes exactly like this in a little dropper guy. And you just put it on, pat it into your skin. And The Ordinary, you can go on there and they'll give you like a whole routine to use. It's awesome. Then I've been using the azelaic acid suspension, 10% in the morning. So I use this in the morning with the niacide. Then I put the HA over it, and that's how it, it's really easy to put makeup over. This is brightening, pore reducing. It's going to shrink your pores. It's going to brighten your skin. It's going to help keep breakouts at bay. So that's what I would suggest. I also have been using the TonyMoly mask, and it's a sebum controlled black color clay. That's what I've been using as well. I'll also alternate that with Clinique's Smart Eye Serum or All About Eyes, but whatever. I don't have like super amounts of wrinkles, but I always believe in like preventative. So I digress. That's what my routine is. Just because I know a lot of people have been affected with it. If you don't want to use that, you don't have to. If you have something that works for you, put it down below so I can hear about it, because I would love to. Because I'm really struggling with this. I never have had it happen before, and I know it's really superficial and way worse things could happen, but my skin is literally scarred, and I've never had issues with my skin like this. So, and obviously you can tell I have freckles. I'm naturally blonde, so my skin is sensitive. My eyebrows are, I know they're non-existent. Don't judge. They're not like that, like from plucking or anything. They're just naturally not there. My son doesn't have any either. I know, sad story, but that's why we have pencils and dip brows and all kinds of tough stuff. But anyways, my main point is, don't, just because somebody tells you something is good, if I told you like this, The Ordinary is great, you should go get it. You should research it. Don't believe what people say that, and just put on your face. Obviously, it's not going to benefit me if you go buy The Ordinary. It's a huge brand. They're not going to pay me for it. But you still should research it. So like Younique presenters, their goal is to sell products to support themselves. So like sometimes they're not 100% honest. Sometimes, sometimes they just don't know because they're not educated. Just like me, I blindly thought, and I have a background in this stuff, and I blindly thought that what they were telling me was the truth, and it's not always the truth. So that's my main thing, is like, you can obviously see this. Like, it's not fake. It's not, dramatic. It is serious scarring. And it's going to take me probably like 4 months before my skin is like semi-normal again. And I've been stopped using it. But again, it's an allergen, so it affects your skin over time. It's not just like one time and you're affected. So it's going to take a long time to undo the effects that Younique had on my skin. And like, it always makes me like gag when I see presenters post things like, look at how I'm aging in reverse. No, Sharon, you just learned how to use the blur tool. Those aren't real results. So like, the results you're seeing that they're putting on there, and their skincare line is something I'm not even gonna get into tonight, but like, I'm about to go to bed, I gotta get up, and I'm not gonna go into it because it would be like a 40-minute long video, and nobody's got time for that. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys, and like, I know, like, this is really hard for me to put up my video with like no makeup and this is what I look like, hey, because I'm really vulnerable about it. I'm really like upset about it, and the Younique presenters have been really coming for me, like it is their job to come for me, and it's so crazy. I like get messages and like emails, messages, DMs, comments. I have to block people, remove people. Like, it's just crazy to me. And it's like, that hurts my feelings, but I'm putting myself in a public forum, so I can't expect to like get 100% nice comments all the time. And that's okay. Like, I'm okay. I'm an adult and I can deal with it, but I've been getting like major shade from the MLM community, let me tell you. So luckily the anti-MLM community is so awesome and so nice and so welcoming and so helpful. But again, just don't, because somebody says something is natural and organic and safe, don't put it on your face. Research it. Read reviews. Watch YouTube videos. There's a reason why no beauty gurus will stand behind Younique. Like, if it really were truly the best product out there, don't you think Harley Bible would be talking about it? Tati would be talking about it. Jaclyn Hill would be talking about it. Jeffree Star would be talking. Don't you think these people would be talking about it? They're not, because they don't even want to get near it with a 10-foot pole, because whenever somebody speaks out, Younique likes to send cease and desist, and they like to force people to stop talking about it. So that's like a major red flag. I'm not saying like everything should be through a beauty YouTuber, but isn't it odd that none of them have reviewed it? Don't you find that strange? That if it really truly were the best product, do you really think they would be telling everybody about it? Especially because they could make major money off of it. Imagine like all the people would flock to be Jaclyn Hill's downline. Like, come on, for real. Like, let's get real. It would be insane. They do that for a reason. So I'd just like to point that out when people, you know, talk about Younique being a professional, like professionals use it, makeup artists use it. Bitch, where? Because I don't see any anywhere or hear any anywhere. And I mean, I've had a bad experience, yeah, but my skin is an example of what it did to me. And I was using Younique. I wasn't using anything else, anything different, like nothing crazy, just Younique. And this is what happened. So I'll definitely take you guys with me on this journey, my new skincare journey of what I'm doing and what works and what doesn't work. And if you have problems with cystic acne or breakouts, hang in there. It'll get better. It's just superficial. If people don't, you know, judge you on that, then they're probably not the coolest person anyways. So I'm just saying that. And I mean, it was just an important video for me to make, because I think people should see that. Like, this is what could happen to you if you use this on your face. Be careful, be cautious. Your skin is your major organ, or your biggest organ. So be careful about what you're putting on your face. And I appreciate you guys, your love and your comments and your encouraging posts. And I just really appreciate that. And I just want you guys to know that. So I am going to go eat a little snack. I'm going to go to bed, and if you guys like this, subscribe to my channel, and I will be posting more videos on makeup tutorials and Younique comparisons. I know people had their panties in a bunch about the swatches, so if you think I should make another swatch video, leave a comment and let me know, because I will. But I really was using like the same amount of pressure, and people lost their minds, like lost it. So if you think I should make another one, I will make another one and be really freaking in depth with camera angles, or maybe I'll have my husband film it or something. I don't know. But thank you guys. Your support means the world to me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.